So, Detective, I'm going to kind of walk through this video with you. In reviewing the video from the home to suites, did you find cameras mounted not only on the south end of the building, but around the perimeter of the building?
Yes, sir.
This camera here, what direction does that face?
This is facing facing towards the southeast.
Okay. As this car passes that we're going to see come through here, we're going to see another shot from behind it, from a different camera. Would that be facing northeast?
Yes.
Okay. And what I'll do is try to stop as we proceed. Was this car, did it become a car of interest in the investigation?
Yes.
Okay. And were you all able to identify the make and model?
Yes.
Okay, and what was it?
Chevrolet Impala.
All right. Okay, now we on the second camera that is facing northeast.
That's correct.
All right, so up in the upper part of the screen, middle part of the upper part, we see a roadway. Would that be McKinley?
Yes, sir.
And would that be the intersection with Fowler?
Yes.
Now, in this camera, is this camera facing to the east on the north end of the building?
Yes.
Is that the same vehicle?
Yes, it is.
This camera here, we talked earlier about on the west side, going up the sidewalk from where the Lexus SUV was parked, which was just to the west of the portico entrance. There was a sidewalk, and you said if you go up that sidewalk, you enter this patio area with a pool. Is this the area?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So where the car is now, is that the area where the Dodge Charger's fuel trail or liquid trail, fluids trail ends up being left?
Yes, sir.
As it's fleeing, okay. The area that's just on the other side of that van where we can see the Impala, is that approximately, in fact, let me just step up here. Are these the charging stations here for the Tesla?
Yes, this is the charging station. I believe that's the Tesla right there. You can see.
Okay, all right. And I apologize, I don't have anything a pointer that'll work on that screen. Did you all make note of the fact in this video that Impala had circled around the north end of the building?
Yes, sir.
And in the video here, does it appear to be turning around?
It appears it does like a three-point turn to turn around and go back the other way.
And what part of the complex is shown here?
That's the front entrance portico area, along with the victim vehicle.
And then we just saw the southeast or southwest corner of the building.
Yes, sir.
Now, that car, that Chevy Cruze, was that identified as a suspect vehicle?
Yes, it was.
All right. So this video is moving a little too fast. I hope it doesn't mess up. Okay. And is this, again, the Impala?
Yes.
And is it moving out of that three-point turn?
Yes, that's in front of the Tesla.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you about that. So this camera here, this is not part of the home-to-suite security system?
No, sir.
Is that from the Tesla?
Yes, sir.
So that's going to be the front end of the Tesla or a side of the Tesla?
Yeah, I believe roughly the front
Okay.
end of it. Yes, sir.
And is that the Chevy Cruze?
Yes, sir.
And does the Chevy Cruze make some maneuver here?
Yeah, appears to conduct a U-turn and go back towards the front entrance of the home to suites, the portico area.
Is this happening in close time to when the actual shooting occurs?
Yeah, within minutes prior to.
Okay. And now we see, this is a little before that where the Chevy Cruze comes around to the west side?
Yes, this would be right before the clip that we just watched. Yes, sir.
Okay. Up in the top, I don't know if you can see that, is the Impala seen parking,
Yes, sir.
backing into a spot. Can you stand up and show, because it looks like they just pulled out and they're moving in again.
Yeah, right here. So like midway, the top of the van, in between the space in between here, you can see the vehicle pulls in to the space, kind of backs out, and pulls back into the space.
Would it put it on the other side of the Tesla?
It would be northwest
West.
of the Tesla. Yes, sir.
Okay. And now do we see the Chevy Cruze come back past?
That's correct.
And the Chevy Cruze exits?
It pauses briefly there, and then eventually does exit, traveling southbound on McKinley.
Now, do we see individuals moving around that
Yes.
Impala? And do we see people running past the front of the Tesla?
Yes, sir.
Is that the rear of the Tesla?
That is the rear of the Tesla.
Is this the side of the Tesla?
That would be the passenger side of the Tesla.
Okay. I want to back up a little. In this shooting event, we see an individual emerge near that yellow car on the top right-hand side of the screen,
Yes, sir.
in between the Mercedes and what you identified earlier as a Bronco,
Yes, sir.
yellow, orange-colored. Does that person appear to be wearing something over their head and face?
Yes, sir.
And what is it?
A mask of some type, like a ski mask type.
Okay. Is that the individual, or is he dressed similarly to the individual that is seen just a few seconds before on the Tesla video going down that grass area behind those cars?
It appears to be, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, it's clear to you in your investigation, is it not, that they're shooting rifles, these two shooters?
Yes.
And were any rifle casings found in that crime scene?
No, sir.
Was the area up near that orange or yellow Bronco and that Mercedes SUV on the other side of it, was that whole area searched where the person wearing the orange ski mask was shooting?
Yes, sir.
Nothing found?
Nothing found.
No shell casings?
No, sir.
All right. Was thorough search conducted?
Yes, sir.
Now, where I paused it is the Charger going through the area we discussed it earlier where there's the two curbs, the sidewalk, the panels possibly from underneath the car that are found?
Yes, the vehicle just passed north, followed by one of the suspect shooters on foot behind it.
And can you see the car bouncing as it goes over that area?
Yes, sir.
Now, we're seeing flashing from the left-hand side of the screen. Is that the shooter with the orange mask?
Yes, sir.
And is he shooting from a position that's near the Tesla charging station?
It's right next to the Tesla itself.
Now, we see a consistent rhythmic flashing now. Is that the alarm system on the Tesla or some other vehicle going off?
I believe it's from the Tesla itself, yes, sir.
All right. And could that have been caused by the concussions from the firing of the gun?
We believe so, yes, sir.
Is this, again, the Tesla camera?
Yes, it is.
And it's picking up, is that the Dodge Charger fleeing?
Yes, sir.
And now do we see the pistol shooter running by?
Yes, sir.
And then the second shooter. And now the person with the mask on.
That's correct.
And is that a camera that appears to be on the west side of the Tesla?
Yes, that's the driver's side.
Okay. And are all the individuals running back to the area where we previously saw what appeared to be the Impala backing into a parking spot?
Yes, sir, they are.
Okay. Now, you talked earlier about the Impala becoming a suspect vehicle, a potential vehicle of interest.
Yes, sir.
And did you, in your investigation with the other detectives, pursue investigation of that vehicle?
Yes.
Did that include, through investigative means, obtaining at least a description and then later a tag number for it?
Yes.
And was that tag number put into some type of a system where it could potentially give you alerts off of license plate reader cameras?
Yes, sir.
Were you then alerted to license plate readings of the vehicle on the 23rd of June traveling across I-4?
Yes.
And was it heading towards the east, towards Orlando?
Yes, it was.
And at some point, did it track into Polk County
Yes, sir.
through those license plate reader alerts?
Yes, approximately the area of Auburndale in
Okay.
Polk County.
And then, did you notice through the LPR activity that there were other license plate pickups of that tag as the car was being operated in the Auburndale area?
Yes.
And this was going to be, this would be this on the 24th, 25th, and 26th of June, moving forward?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you contact, or did another detective along with you contact an agency in Polk County in reference to that?
Yes, we did. We
And-
contacted the Polk County Sheriff's Office, specifically the Polk County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit.
All right. And did you alert them to your investigation and this car of interest?
Yes, we did.
And was it your understanding they sent some officers out to an area in Polk County to potentially monitor and look for that vehicle?
Yes, we actually specifically sent them to the area through research on the tag and the registered owners of the vehicle. We determined a residence specifically for 75 Opal Avenue in Auburndale as a potential location where that vehicle could be located. So that's why we contacted the Polk County Sheriff's Office and asked them if they could assist us investigating whether or not that vehicle was in fact there at that address.
Okay. And did you determine that the registered vehicle of the Impala was registered or lived at an address in Jacksonville in Duval County?
Yes, sir.
And, but that person had activity or interest in that address in Auburndale?
Yes, the registered owner of the vehicle had a former address at that residence, and then when we conducted research on the address, we discovered that the registered owner of the vehicle's mother still resided at that address, or still had that address listed as an address for her with the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
Who was the person that you determined to be that the Impala was registered to? If you need to refer to your report, you can.
If I could, please.
If it'll refresh your memory.
The vehicle was registered to Damalie Lyle.
Okay. Did your investigation later determine that to be the mother of Sean Gathright?
Yes, sir.
After notifying Polk County Sheriff's Office and asking them, or them telling you they were going to send officers out to that Opal Avenue address, did you then start actually responding towards Polk County?
Yes, myself and Detective Kirkpatrick pretty much immediately got in the car and started driving in that direction.
Okay. And did you in fact make it over there to Polk County?
Yes, sir.
And were you sitting down to eat lunch when you arrived, when something happened or you received some message?
Unfortunately, yes, sir.
Okay. They were actually bringing your food to you?
Yeah, they were.
Okay, all right. Did you have to leave and then go to that?
Yes.
Respond to that message?
Yes, sir.
Did you in fact respond to that address or to an area near that address in Auburndale?
Yes, sir. We responded directly to 475 Opal Avenue.
And did you make contact with Polk County Sheriff's Office deputies there?
Yes, sir.
And did you make contact with a civilian, an individual related to that car?
Yes, sir.
Who was that?
That was actually Miss Lyle's mother, Lorna Allen.
Lorna Allen.
Who?
So that would be Mr. Gathride's grandmother.
Yes, sir.
All right. And did you end up conducting an interview with her?
Yes, we did.
And did she, either along with the interview or at some point during the interview, give you consent to review her security system that was installed in her house?
Yes, sir.
And there were external cameras that showed areas of the front of the house?
Yes, we were able to see what appeared to be 2 external cameras on the front of the residence.
And did you view that inside of her residence somewhere?
Yeah, she had her system was basically wired into her television in the living room, so she allowed us to go inside of her house with her and pull up the video and view the video from her television screen.
Did you find portions of video that appear to be relevant to the case?
Yes, we did.
Did you collect those
Yes, we did.
portions? All right. And did you check the time and date stamp for any offset to real time?
Yes, we did.
And was there any offset?
It was 8 minutes. The video was 8 minutes. I'm sorry, 8 seconds slow.
8 seconds slow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Your Honor, we would move to published states 47.
Okay. Has that been admitted?
It has.
Okay.
Okay, and Detective, looking at the screen, this appears to be dated on June 23rd
Yes, sir.
at 6:39:16 p.m.
Yes, sir.
All right, and were you all looking from the 23rd forward because that was the date of your murder?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, did you, in the video, does it show the Impala that you're interested in this case?
It does.
Was the individual there in the video identified as Sean Gaithright?
Yes, sir.
Did it appear he was removing items from the trunk?
Yes, several bags from both the trunk and the passenger compartment of the vehicle.
Could you see where he was taking them?
He appeared to be taking them inside of the garage of Miss Allen's house.
All right, let's go check it out. See. All right, so we're going to try to play that on a different player, because the video you obtained did not skip like that.
No.
Okay, all right. While you were obtaining this video and speaking with her, did she at some point ask you all, did she take a phone call?
She did.
And was that from her daughter?
We believe so, yes, sir.
Okay. And did she ask you to leave?
Once we obtained the video, yes, sir.
Okay. And did you leave?
Yes, we did.
You honored her request?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, it was working better. Detective, did Mr. Gathright remove just a couple of items or several items from the car?
Several items.
Detective, did it appear that at some point he obtained a towel and started wiping the car down?
Yes, it did.
Did it appear that he removed some clothes from the back seat earlier?
From the trunk and the back seat, I believe there was clothing and a mixture of bags.
All right, it appears it's froze up on us, so we're going to publish this later, but at some point, does he change positions with that Impala and a motor vehicle that is inside that garage?
Yes.
What type of motor vehicle is inside the garage?
Toyota 4Runner?
Okay, and is it an older model?
Yes, it is.
Okay. That vehicle there, is that the car that Polk County stopped his grandmother driving, the Impala?
Yes, sir.
So after Ms. Allen asks you to leave the residence and you all leave, do you ask Polk County to impound the car?
Yes.
And do you seek a search warrant to search the car?
Yes, we do.
All right, and does Polk County assist you with that?
Yes, they do.
And is that because you're in Polk County's jurisdiction?
Yes, sir.
So that warrant has to be reviewed by an assistant state attorney in Polk County in that jurisdiction. Is that correct?
You are leading, so.
I can rephrase. Did you have to have that warrant reviewed by a prosecutor?
Yes.
And where was that prosecutor located?
Within Polk County.
All right. And why is that?
Where we seized the vehicle from, with the assistance of the Polk County Sheriff's Office, was within the jurisdiction of the Polk County Sheriff's Office in Polk County.
And was that warrant approved by the prosecutor?
Yes, it was.
And was it submitted to a judge in Polk County?
Yes, sir.
And did that judge review the warrant?
Yes, sir.
Did they approve it?
They did.
And was it executed and was the vehicle searched?
By the Polk County Sheriff's Office, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when you leave there after dealing with Ms. Allen and obtaining this video and then asking Polk County to assist with the vehicle, and the vehicle is towed by their agency at that point?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you and Detective Kirkpatrick go back to the same restaurant to have your lunch?
Yes, we do.
While you're eating lunch, are you notified by Detective Ramos or Detective Campbell, who were up in Georgia, of some development in Jacksonville?
Yes, we actually were able to finish our lunch, but we were en route to the Polk County Sheriff's Office to execute the search warrant that was approved.
Okay, from lunch. Okay.
And that's when we received a call from Detective Ramos and learned of the development of the case.
Okay. We keep calling that lunch. That's really like dinner, right?
Dinner at that point.
7 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry.
What? Okay, well, anyway, it's kind of
Okay.
anecdotal, but
Yeah,
anyway, go ahead.
that's
What's the next
fine.
question?
You're eating a meal.
Yes, sir.
So you're driving to the sheriff's office and you get contacted by Detective Ramos. Is
That's
that
correct.
correct? All right. Now, by that point, had you alerted him or some other agency to the development with the Forerunner?
Yes, we had.
And what had you done in reference to that?
We notified the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office that our investigation had revealed that Sean Gaithright was potentially in possession of and operating the Toyota 4Runner that he got from his grandmother's house in Auburndale.
When you were en route from your meal to the Polk County Sheriff's Office later that evening, were you notified by Detective Ramos or Detective Campbell as to a development in Jacksonville?
Yes, we were.
Okay. And did you and Detective Kirkpatrick, or were you asked to assist by traveling to Jacksonville?
Yes, we were.
All right. And did you actually travel to Duval County, Jacksonville,
We did.
directly?
Yes, sir.
All right. And do you remember approximately what time you arrived?
I believe it was around 7 o'clock at night, 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Okay. And were you notified when you arrived, or before you went up there, that Mr. Gathright had been arrested in that vehicle?
That's correct.
When you arrived, did you go to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office?
We did.
Did you meet with someone there?
We met with officers from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office gang unit.
Okay. And at some point, did you contact Mr. Gathright's mother?
Yes.
Was she requested to respond to the sheriff's office?
Yes, she was.
Did she do that?
She did.
And did you sit down with Mr. Gathright and her?
Yes,
Did you attempt to interview Mr. Gathright?
we did.
At some point, did his mother pass a note to him?
Yes.
And after being passed a note, did he decide not to speak to you?
Objection, counsel is testifying.
Overruled.
Yes,
Okay. After receiving the note, what did he do?
He refused to answer any further questions.
Okay. Did you alert any detectives in your unit as to that, what occurred there?
We passed that information on to Detective Ramos.
All right. And did you and Detective Kirkpatrick then leave Jacksonville and go somewhere?
We did. We left Jacksonville and came back to the city of Tampa.
All right. Your Honor, I'm going to move to publish States 36A that has been admitted already into evidence.
Okay.
Do you recognize, well, let me go back to this quote here. Do you recognize this individual in this photograph?
Yes.
Who is that?
Sean Gathright.
Your Honor, we would tender States 36B for admission
Okay, any objection?
No objection.
Okay, admitted.
and publishing States 36B. Do you recognize that person?
Yes, that's Sean Gathright.
Same person.
Yes, sir.
I'll tender the witness.
Okay, cross.
Can I get 36 AB? Just pick up where we left off. This is Sean Gathright.
Yes, sir.
That's Sean Gathright on the day of or the day after the murder of Charles Jones.
I'm not sure when that photo is from, but that is Sean Gathright at or around the time of the homicide.
Okay, at or around the time of the homicide. This photograph here, this is Sean Gathright as well.
Yes, sir.
This is not at the time of the homicide, correct?
No, it appears to be a booking photo.
All right. Well, whether it's a booking photo is kind of irrelevant. What I'm asking is this at the time of the arrest? I mean, I'm at the time of the incident, the murder.
No.
All right. You see the difference between the two, right? With Mr. Gathright,
Yes.
that his hair is much longer in the picture where it's closest to the incident.
His hair is longer in the incident, the photo that's closest to the incident. Yes, sir.
Okay. This is Detective Ramos's investigation, correct?
He is the lead investigator, yes,
All
sir.
right. You were just assisting Detective Ramos,
That's correct.
and your involvement in the case really was, well, the bulk of it was really on the day of your first day of investigation, right?
Yeah, the bulk of it was the scene investigation itself, yes, sir.
All right. So that's, you know, the markers that you discussed earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
The shell casings that you found at the scene,
Yes, sir.
and the projectile fragments, those sorts of things, right?
That's correct.
All right. The evidence that was collected at the scene, did you collect it yourself?
No, the evidence is typically collected by the crime scene techs at our direction as a scene detective.
So you directed the crime scene techs to collect the evidence that was at the scene, right?
That's correct.
All right. And is it your job or responsibility, or is it Detective Ramos's responsibility to have that evidence processed later on some point down the line?
Ultimately, it's Detective Ramos's, but obviously we all consult with each other on the items of evidence that are collected, what evidence to send off.
All right. Did you at any point have any of that evidence processed or analyzed?
But by analyzed, what do you mean like by a laboratory?
Yes. Did you request it to go to the laboratory? Did you request any expert to analyze the evidence?
No,
All right. So in this investigation, that was not your role,
that's correct.
and you did not have anything to do with that.
That's correct.
You spoke to Sean Gathride's grandmother at her house, right?
Yes, sir.
And she was there when Sean Gathright was there in the video that we saw earlier, when Sean Gathright is exchanging items from the Impala into the garage area.
That's correct.
She was there. Was she standing outside with him, with Mr. Gathright?
I believe she was in the garage. You can see him talking to her, and then at the very end of the video, before he leaves in the Forerunner, she is outside in the driveway, and he gives her a hug.
Okay, so she's there with him while he's exchanging the items back and forth between the Impala and the other vehicle.
That's correct.
All right. And did Sean Gathride's grandmother see any rifles?
What she specifically said was that he removed camera equipment from bags that were contained inside the vehicle.
Right, so she did not see any rifles.
She did not.
All right. And she couldn't tell if there were any rifles or firearms or ammunition inside of those bags, correct?
That's correct.
You yourself, looking at the video, you can't tell whether there's any rifles, firearms, or ammunition inside of the bags, correct?
That's correct.
The bags are not see-through.
That's correct.
All right. So Sean Gathright told his grandmother that the bags contained camera equipment.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sustain as to hearsay.
He just testified to that.
I know, but it was hearsay when he testified to it, but no one objected. Now they're objecting and it's hearsay.
It's in evidence.
No, it's not. It's not. The witness statement of the grandmother's hearsay. It's hearsay.
Did Sean Gathright tell his grandmother the truth?
Objection, hearsay.
I'm going to sustain the objection. It's hearsay.
The statement
There's a
is
hearsay
not offered for
exception.
the truth of the matter asserted.
Okay, approach the bench. All right, go ahead.
Mr. Gathright lied to his grandmother when he told her that he was removing camera equipment from the vehicle, the Impala, to the other vehicle.
Your Honor, I object. It's double hearsay. This is what the grandmother's telling the detective that Gathright told her. So I'm objecting for the record.
All right, sustain the objection,
We just had this conversation in sidebar. I don't understand what the difference is.
but it actually is double hearsay.
It's
It is double hearsay.
It's a non-hearsay statement, Judge.
Okay, all right, sustain the objection.
Your investigation in this case ended when you finished your report, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. That was over a year ago,
Yes, sir.
September 30th of 2024.
On or about, yes, sir.
All right. Since then, you haven't done any investigation in the case?
No, sir.
And in this, in this case, did you do any investigation as to whether Alicia Andrews was involved in the murder?
No.
All right, so you don't know whether she intended to kill Charles Jones?
No, sir.
All right. You don't know whether Alicia Andrews conspired with Sean Gathright to do anything?
No.
You don't know whether Alicia Andrews even knew Sean Gathright?
No.
You don't know whether Alicia Andrews knew Davion Murphy, right?
No.
You don't know whether Alicia Andrews knew Rashad Murphy?
No.
All right, no further questions.
Okay, redirect.
Detective, would it be fair to say that your understanding of the entire case is nowhere near the understanding that the lead detective has?
Sustain the objection.
Do you have the same knowledge of this case as the lead detective?
No.
Do you have the holistic image of the case that he has?
Yes.
Do you understand the case as well as Detective Ramos?
No.
Did you conduct investigations in Georgia or Jacksonville other than the time that you went to Jacksonville that you've testified about?
No.
All right. And other than what you've testified to, did you conduct any other investigation?
No, sir.
Okay. I have nothing else, Your Honor.
Okay, may this witness be excused?
Your Honor, we would ask that he stand under subpoena. You can
Okay.
leave the courthouse office.
Yeah, you're excused for today, subject to being recalled.
Thank you, ma'am.